Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to ACL's Call of Duty League. I'm the Maniac, joined by Vector. We're going to be heading into Game 2 of our series here of AVANT-GARDE versus Incept CoD. So far in this series, it's 1-0 in favor of Avant, where they just clutched that last hardpoint game.
Yeah, well, they did a great job. It was so close right up until the end there. Incept taking a huge lead right in the middle there. 60 points at one stage. Then Avant coming back in those last two hardpoints made the difference there. Especially 41 kills there for Izzy, doing absolutely brilliant for his team there.
And Wanted with that ridiculous three-piece on that final score hardpoint clutched the victory for the Avant-GARDE squad. We're going to be heading into an S&D game now where, look, arguably Avant have been known throughout their history in Call of Duty, especially throughout Ghost, for their amazing S&D gameplay. Issei, especially as former captain of the previous, or the 2014 lineup of Trident T1 Dotters. Now, their S&D game has been exceptional. They are up against Incept, though, the young guns here of the Call of Duty scene, along with the other young guns, of course, the faction. But Incept came out of nowhere. They got a 4th place finish at our ACL event in Brisbane, that just went past if you guys didn't see that one. They've been standout players. Getting back into the action, though, it has been planted here on A, so you've got your attackers here, Jake and Lakey, that have to hold this one out from Issei, the only defender left who is going to be right on that bomb. He's going to be peeping out, needs to watch himself, as we know that player was down towards green. He does have that thermal Moors, though, and he knows roughly where that player is, gets a shot out. He's going to miss that one. That is very unlike Issei. Another player looks like might be on top of green, so he needs to watch himself there. Both players are there, a little aggressive there. Of course, he had to be, but he is going to be punished for it. So your first round is going to go to the guys of Incept.
Yeah, they did a great job. They're rushing towards the site, getting the bomb down very quickly there. We saw just Jake pushing up there at the start on the top, just making sure to get that first kill out of the way there, making sure it made it to a 4v3 immediately within the first 15 seconds. So now 1-0 up, now on defense here. Could make it 2 if they can keep their momentum up after losing that first game, playing so close. So we're just going to see if they can keep that momentum up.
Yeah, and let's see what they can do. We're going to be having the guys from Avant on the attack here. Wanted, again, for those who didn't know, he is one of the subs for the Avant-GARDE squad. Rixie, unfortunately, couldn't make it tonight, but Wanted, you wouldn't know. You'd think he's one of the core, the way he's been playing. Absolutely amazing. He hasn't picked up a kill so far. However, we are running in round number 2. He's running OBJ for the squad. Barney, his teammate's going to be taken down. The first one to be dropped here in this round. The early plant is going to be going out. We'll chuck on that CoD vision just to see where these players are at. Wolfie's going to be inside of the prison going up to that second level. There's shots out as Jake picks up a 2-piece here for the Incept squad. He's got the thermal Moors. He's going to be dropped before he can put it to use, but it's not going to matter as Hopi picks up the final kill there with that IMR, and then he's going to be sliding in for the defuse. That's going to be the first 2 rounds to the guys of Incept.
Looking very strong on this one so far. Looked very strong in the first game as well. Now coming into the second game, took a lot out of that, actually. As you said, they are having a sub Avant. So looking with the full strength Incept side right now, looking very, very strong and could keep going on this one. Could make it 3-0, but we've got to see if Avant can return from this, keep with their S&D ways and bring it back to 2-1.
Well, let's just see here. I'm actually going to be following Hopi. He's going that awesome round as he goes up to the top level of the building. Again, he's got that IMR and usual perks. Nothing too fancy here. That IMR red dot's going to be trying to go to use. And look at that. Drops just like a fly. Issei being taken down. Follows up with 2 on Wanted. He's still hungry. There's going to be a 3rd player up on that 3rd level. Decides to challenge, even though he's still pretty red right now. He's going to be dancing around the player up here. Just see what's going to happen. He does have that bomb in hand. He's going to be trying to make a rotation probably over towards A. Going to watch yourself. You've got 2 players still up for the Avant squad. You've got Wolfie here who's just going to be peeping out on the other side of the main street here down on A Street. And you've got Barney as well, who's going to be right near him just outside of fire. So hope he's got a clear run towards B if he wants. He's going to be going back in towards the prison, though, so he's not real too sure where these players are. He does know his teammate Jake just took out Wolfie, though, which is going to leave Barney as the only one alive in a 1v3.
Yeah, well, he did spot the player there. Missed him again. The bomb is going down. He missed him. He saw him go through there. Now he missed that chance to get the player right at the end. So he's going to try and pick him up, get some tags out. Going to be shooting out, but not going to get the kill at all. He's in a very exposed position, and that is 3-0 to Incept. Critical miss there by Barney.
That was really unfortunate. Just an unfortunate series of events, really, that he missed the player getting the bomb down. He saw the plant go down when it was finished, so he reacted to that. He had great awareness to spot the player that was going to be on the dumpster just outside of the cut there, but not going to be enough. I mean, he was heavily challenged. He had to do the big dash, dodge, and dive to try and get out of the way. He survived the first player, but then the flank came through from the front of the prison there, and he was taken out. 3 straight rounds are going to go to Incept. Now, Vector, is that what you expected at the beginning of this match?
Not exactly, actually. I thought Avant would be a little bit more competition here, seeing how good they are at S&D. It is one of their better game modes here, all the way through their CoD career. So just something you don't see. And Barney's going to take him out in mid-air with that Moors sniper rifle, make it a 4v3 instantly, taking out Jake, the captain, making this the first round. Avant may have the advantage on this.
Yeah, and Barney, you know, he picked up that very nice snipe. He missed the first one, wasn't going to make that same mistake again. But as you can see here, there's kills going all over. Yesterday it's going to be dropped by Lakey. You've got a 2v2 right now. Wanted, he's going to be probably taken out. Drops down low. He's got that bell out, and he is going to be taken out by Hopi there. But in return, you're going to be seeing a 1v1 as Hopi is the only one left alive for Incept up against Wanted. Now, don't forget, the attacking squad is the guys from Avant, so it's up to Barney here to either take down Hopi or try and get this plant down. Now, he's quite a fair way from the bomb. Hopi's a lot closer to it. He's going to be rotating around the far side of this map here. He's going to be jumping up on top of the building. Nowhere near each other right now, and Hopi's playing this really smart, but Barney does pick up that bomb, and he's going to be able to most probably get this down at A, because I don't see Hopi moving anytime soon. So let's just keep an eye on Hopi and see how he reacts once he sees this bomb is planted. Instant reaction timing is what I expect from Hopi. He's going to be wrapping right around the south side of this map. You can see here, as we enlarge the mini-map, you're going to have Barney hiding just over near the planted bomb here at A. Let's see how Hopi spots this one out. He's going to see the player down on the right, but no! He's going to be taken out. Awareness not too good to see that player that was just down that far right-hand side, and he was dropped. And finally, we've got a round on the board, Vector, to the guys of AVANT-GARDE. Yeah, they look strong at the start of this round. Barney getting that great kill, and then following it up with this second kill for the round here. Looked very strong there. And Avant now need to come back here. Now on defense, could make it 3-2 and bring this right back into their grasp to win this match there. Incept looks so great at the start of this. They just need to get back into that form. Well, Avant has that momentum breaking now by picking up their first round here of this map. It should be pointed out as well that AVANT-GARDE were the ones that clutched the first hard point. So at least just to break the momentum of the series, these guys of Incept need to pick up the kills. Look at all of these tags from Hopi, and the only player he killed was his teammate Lakey, who just dived in hero mode to save the guys of Avant. We have to give them a chance. That's Lakey just instantly dropped. That IMR is a beast, by the way. I mean, we've talked about these weapons multiple times. I mean, the meta of CoD has involved IMR for a long, long time now. But, I mean, when it's in the hands of a player like Hopi, it's just a beast of a weapon.
Yeah, we also saw the TK come out from Avant's side as well, something you might have not seen in the feed, that they both killed each other, actually killed their teammates in mid, something you don't see every day in a professional game. So right now, just Jake alive and try and get the bomb down, but a 3v1, he's going to have to do something special to win this round for Incept.
It's an uphill battle, that is for sure. Barney, Wolfie, and Issa are going to be the ones trying to stop this. And look at this, was this going to be a clutch? I thought it was going to be a quick defuse here from the Avant guys, but Barney here is not going to make that happen. He's going to be rocking that overkill perk. He's going to have that sniper in his back pocket. And he tried to get the shots out with the bow. That last player was taken down, so they were able to get the defuse there. 3-2. And as we said about that last round, it was a momentum breaker. They've now got 2 in a row. Only a 1-round game right now here in this best-of-5 series.
Yeah, well, Incept haven't looked as strong as they have the last 2 rounds here. They just need to get it back to where they started. How they're going to do this, not entirely sure. On defense here, so they should try and think about it. How they've got to get the first picks here. Nades are going to go out straight away there. We can see Buddy going to be tagged up heavy with that Moors, trying to look over the wall. They did spot somebody jumping backwards, so he knows somebody's up there. That is Jake, as we can see on CoD Vision, just waiting around the corner there on the bottom. Looks like they're going to try and play towards the B side. First time we've seen this come out today.
Yeah, Lakey's going to be laying the trap for him right here. He's got that bell out. He's just laying down low here on this B side. There's going to be a player straight down in front of him. That's going to be Barney trying to look out with this this scope. So let's just see how this plays out. Lakey is just around that corner. Barney's still looking up there. Can he spot him? Look at this. We can see this through CoD vision. Is Lakey going to pop out? That's my question. He would have heard that nade that just went out. Barney is now making up a move on that far side. Where's Lakey? Is he going to react? Another player jumping out. Oh, the dash out of the way. The reaction timing. Lakey's going to be punished there for crouching on that spot for just a little too long. Lakey caught off guard by a couple of the Avant players. He laid the trap. The trap was sprung, but it took no one out, and he was the one that was taken down in return. Issei still alive here and taking down Excite on his way. We've got a 3v2 right now, advantage to Avant.
Yeah, well, right now they do have the bomb, but they have not got it down in 12 seconds remaining. I think the Incept squad do know that the bomb has to get down here, and it's going to be taken down, and that's Incept 4-2. Looked very, very strong there. They knew the bomb had to go down there. They planted one side. It was a 50-50 chance which one they went for, and they chose right for that one. Now 4-2 back up. Momentum swung back to 50-50 here. Not in favor of Avant anymore. Very close.
Yeah, that was two very quick kills, and look at the gap that Hopi managed to get that kill through. Just a little gap there on that plant site. I mean, that's just typical gameplay of Hopi. Now, of course, they are going to be only 2 rounds away from the victory here. So let's see how they go on this attacking run. Once again, you're going to have Lakey running the OBJ for the squad. Excite here. He's got that bell, and he's going to be trying to put it to use here in the prison on the far side. He's going to be facing Barney. Barney getting the tag. He'd be a little mad that he didn't pick up that kill there. He's still got that variable zoom out. Let's see how he's going to be putting it to use. There's going to be that player on the far side. Excite's still there. He's dancing with the devil right now, but he gets a nade out. Barney being taken down. Excite just outplayed the kid there, and Lakey still got this bomb in hand, trying to make a move with it. Barney, the only one taken down so far. Vector, I mean, it's pretty intense both ways. Only 2 rounds separating these guys, and as you can see there, it was actually Avant who were looking pretty good, but now before you know it, Wolfie's the only one left alive.
Yeah, well, just 1v2 now. Not something Avant wanted from this on the defense side. Could be down 5-2 in this after winning that first game in that clutch right at the end here. We could see it again coming through. Even if Incept do win this, could make it to a 6-5. But they just haven't been as strong the last couple rounds here. They've lost a few key players quick. That nade coming in from Jake to take out just Barney straight away. I think that broke the momentum for this round. They just needed to make something happen. Bomb is going to try and go down at B, and Wolfie's just going to wait him out. Yeah,
I mean, it's a disadvantage. Let's just call it that for Wolfie right now in this 1v2, but it's not impossible. He's going to start by taking down Hopi, which is going to leave Excite as the only one alive. Excite really loves this location, just down this B street, hiding behind the wreckage and whatnot. Wolfie's going to be rotating into the prison, though, hopefully hoping that he can spot someone. Excite is just going to be watching that plant site. Now, Wolfie does have to get the defuse here along with that final kill. Is he going to spot the player on the far side is the question. He did jump up high. I'm sure he did spot him, and he needs to get this defuse. Excite's going to wrap around. Wolfie waiting for him to pop out. He's going to try and get the pre-fire down. It's not going to happen, so he knows he's probably not going to get the defuse. He's going to try and get the kill instead, but he can't even get that. As now the Incept player picks up that final kill. Excite outplaying the guys from Avant in that one. Wolfie being dropped. He almost died, but almost isn't good enough. Instead, he wins another round for the guys of Incept.
Yeah, well, right now, 5-2 up in the driver's seat. It's their game to lose again, like the last one. Hopefully, they don't repeat history to come through and win this one, make it 1-1 in the series, taking it to the 3rd game. Really momentum back to 50-50 if they can. As we jump on board with Wolfie, he's just going to watch to see if anybody pushes through to A. Nades are going to go out straight away, and he's going to miss the shot straight away, and going to be taken down by Lakey, who does rush him straight away. Jake trying to spot anybody else, but right now, 4v3. Avant need to get a few kills here if they want to stay in this one.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And Issei's trying to do what he can with his thermal Moors. Interesting positioning here, just inside of the prison building. Now, his teammate Wolfie was one of the first to be taken down. However, Barney was going to be taken down Excite before in return being taken down himself by Jake. So we've got a 2v2 scenario. Wanted and Issei versus Jake and Lakey. And now Jake, by the way, it should be pointed out, 11 for 4. That is a ridiculous KD for S&D. But not only that, a ridiculous KD when you're up against guys such as AVANT-GARDE. I mean, this is a scary squad, and to be putting out those kind of numbers, it just shows you've got some real talent in a player. Yeah, well, right now, he's just really playing on top of his game right now. Never seen it any better, especially against Avant, as you said, top tier
S&D team. So something you just really want to keep under your belt is something to be happy about, especially so we can see Wanted trying to get the bomb. He's going to try and take it over to B. Going to be latching over, and it looks like the last player, which is Jake, going to be on the A site for the Incept squad. Bomb is going to go down very quickly on this B site. Now a 1v1. Wanted trying to keep his team in the match, or it is going to go to Incept for this game.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how Jake responds. Now, Wanted for that big rotation. I thought Jake might have went for that clutch defuse. Not going to happen. Instead, he's going to wrap around as well towards the north side of the map out in the big courtyard. Wanted. He's going to have the high ground here, and he's playing this really smart, expecting just to check that spot every now and then. He's going to see Jake on the far side, so he knows where Jake is. This is going to be a big advantage to Wanted. And now Jake is forced to go in before the time runs out. Expect Wanted to respond. He does just like that. Quick kill is going to leave the guys of Avant in the game. And Wanted, I mean, this sub for the squad is really earning his place right now. They might want to consider him for the core, as he's been going nuts in the last, well, not only in the last few rounds, but in also the hard point where, again, he clutched the final point for that squad. And now he's just holding on for this team to keep them in the mix here in the S&D. We're only one round away of victory for the guys of Incept. However, AVANT-GARDE answer back for this last one. Let's see how they are going to stay in this one, if they can, here on what could potentially be their final defensive round.
Yeah, well, this is it for them. They are on game point for this one. This could take it through, and it's going to be exciting. Going to get the first kill for the round here. Now making it a 4v3 again. Bomb is going to be over towards this A site. The entire Incept squad just staying towards A and making sure nobody rotating. The bomb is down, 41 seconds to go, and it's now down to Avant. Player who's going to be spotted. Jake going to stun him out and nade him. Trying to see what he can. That is going to be Izzy up top here. They need to make something happen, otherwise it's going to be the game to Incept.
Yeah, and Issei just, you know, you can ignore that player who was over on green. He decides to push forward and take down Lakey. His teammate Wanted is going to be taking a fall, though, in return. So we're going to have a 2v2. Hopey and Excite, the ones left alive. Issei now is the only one left alive, as the last player was going to be dropped. And just like that, Incept clean it up, taking out the S&D 6-3. And Excite picking up the final kill there, finishing off with a 5-point streak. It should be noted. Sorry, excuse me, a 4-point streak. Still, even a 4-point streak against these guys should be noted. 6-3, your final score. I did not expect that one.
Not something you see every day. An Avant squad going down in S&D. Just something to behold and everything to play for now. Going to the third game. Definitely going to the fourth now, as we see one each apiece. So this could go right down to the wire here. I did say both of these squads are very even. So very unexpected plays. Avant winning at the end there, clutching it in the last half point, then losing in S&D. Not something you see every day.
No, that's exactly right. So we are going to be heading into an uplink next. And then you're right, we've guaranteed our fourth game, which is going to be another hard point. So it's going to be interesting to see how the rest of this series carries out. Guys, for those of you at home, make sure you're following us on Twitter at ACL Pro to keep up with all of the results and latest information on the Call of Duty League, as well as ACL's other tournaments. Don't forget, coming up, we've got ACL Sydney next weekend, June 27th, 28th. I hope you're all signed up. If not, head over to our website, aclpro.com.au. For now, we're going to set up for our third game in this series of AVANT-GARDE versus Incept. Don't you guys go anywhere.